Hey there, this is Peyton with Profit Daylight, and on this video, I just quickly want to talk about the dial pad. Is a feature that is pretty obvious inside Elementor's page builder. Nevertheless, I just wanted to intro and make sure that you understood exactly what the dial pad does. Just before I continue, if you feel the content of this channel is valuable, just go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll greatly appreciate that. I'll continue to roll out more videos about Elementor. So let me just go into Elementor, and we have been inside a page builder multiple times on these series of videos that I've been making. And I previously talked about the hamburger menu, which is on the top left corner, is these three lines that are here. And I have talked about several features inside here. It's pretty obvious the dial pad is this one here. So really and truly, no matter where you are inside of Elementor, the page builder, if you are on the settings tab, or if you're under the, you come to navigator, this basically doesn't have anything here. I can pull this over here. It doesn't have anything because I have not done anything on this page. Or maybe if you're under the library or whichever place you are inside of the page builder. Let's say, for example, I want to come inside, well, theme builders aren't going to bring up anything because I don't have Elementor Pro. Or if it does bring up, it's going to tell me obviously to go to Elementor Pro. I will have to come over to my Elementor Pro and, you know, go to the theme builder, but I'm on a website, in this case, that doesn't have Elementor Pro. Basically, whichever place you are inside a page builder, you will be able to just touch the dial pad. Let me just go back into Elementor here. Let me just go back into Elementor here, the page builder. I'm going to select edit with Elementor. And yeah, basically any of the options where you are, any window where you are, you should be able to see the dial pad. Whenever you see a dial pad, it will bring you to the place where you can add elements to your page builder section. So underneath the dial pad, you will have two options. You'll have elements and you'll have global. Elements is obviously where you have all the elements that you have gotten. But let me just go on underneath global here. Global is prompting me to go to Pro. So it says meet our global widget. With this feature, you can save a widget as global, then add it to multiple areas. All areas will be editable from one single place. So if I come over to my Elementor's Pro website and I come underneath the dial pad by touching this icon here, I can go on a global and it does let me add a global widget. I have not added any global widget on Elementor Pro, but you see the message is slightly different. One prompts you to go to Elementor, to Elementor Pro, and the other one understands that I already have Elementor Pro. I will have to add a global widget. Most likely that will be another video. So coming back here, underneath the elements, I have basically the different elements that I can add into the page builder. The basic elements, those are the ones that come by default with Elementor, the basic elements, and I also have the Pro elements. It will not activate any one of them because it has the padlock there. It's going to tell me that I need to upgrade to Pro. So for example, if I just try to use this one here, the pose is going to tell me that that's a Pro feature. And if I come over to my my Elementor Pro website and I come underneath Pro and I add this to my page builder, it will give me, I wouldn't have any problem at all to add it to my page builder. I can come back here to my dial pad. I can scroll down and I can add any one of these elements underneath the Pro segment because I have Elementor Pro. So I can come to gallery and I can add a gallery here without no problem. But on a website that doesn't have Elementor Pro, it's just going to prompt you to upgrade to Elementor Pro. Also, there are general elements that you can add here. And if you recall, I had installed Essential Addons. So Essential Addons is basically a group of elements, is a plugin that add more elements to Elementor. Some of them are free, some of them are not free. It has about 54, I've counted about 54 free elements. So beside the basic elements that you can use for free, and beside the general elements that you can use for free, if you install something like Essential Addons and or any other plugin that adds elements, then you can also you will also see it underneath here, and you can just add some of those elements. So if you see, the majority of these elements says EA, all of these elements actually under Essential Addon says EA, but some of them is going to have a padlock, like this one, for example. It says that I need to upgrade to Essential Addons Pro to be able to use that, or this flip carousel, I cannot use it. So basically the idea here was just to show you what's underneath the dial pad. I know I've covered that on previous videos. And obviously one of the things that you can do here is just, play around with the elements and see how it works. If you don't know how to use one of the elements, whether you are using Essential Addons or any other plugin, or if you are using just the basic version, the way to learn how to use those elements. For example, if you're using the basic ones, you can go over to Elementor and you can look for the way the element works. So I have basic and I have pro. I can come underneath basic and look for whichever element that is here. If I don't know how to use it, it's going to give me a video that I can watch. It's going to give me some documentation that I can read to learn how to use that element as well. If you're using, in this case, Essential Addons, which is a plugin, as I said, you can just get Essential Addons by going to plugins, add new, and from there you can just quickly type Essential Addons, and it's going to bring up a list. So Essential Addons, I already have it active and installed, and I can see it from here, Essential Addons. If you don't know how to use one of the elements underneath Essential Addons, just come to their documentation on your dashboard, scroll down a little bit, come under Essential Addons. I'm assuming it should be the same for other plugins that add elements, and it's going to give you, says Essential Addons, the ultimate elements library for Elementor. You can go to the documentation by clicking here. It's taking you directly to the Essential Addons website, where you can read more about the elements, or you can actually just come over the elements tab, and whichever one that you were planning to use, let's say for example the tooltip, you can touch this to get a demo. It's going to take you to their website, and on their website you can watch a video about that. Let me just stop that here. You can watch a video about that element. Let me just put the audio here. So in this case, Essential Addons is just telling me it just has a pretty cool place inside of WordPress where you can learn how to use their elements. So that's basically all there is to it. I just wanted to show you what was underneath the dial pad. In this case, it's very self-explanatory, but I just wanted to cover that. We covered the hamburger menu on a previous video, and now the dial pad. Dial pad is where you will find and get all the elements that you can then work on your page builder. So we'll continue rolling out more videos talking about Elementor. Just go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Give me a thumbs up if you feel that the content of this video and of this channel is informative. I appreciate your time. Until then, have yourself a wonderful day.